let's start off then, all of y'all guys. Yeah, all of y'all, please take out your first tune, which is known as pestle, but actually what it means is external environment gaze. Clear? I'll be honest with you guys. Your AS syllabus had a lot of things that were pretty much from O levels, correct? No, but A2 guys, mostly you will see in the syllabus things that are quite new. Few things you will see that you have already done it in O levels, to be honest. Yeah, certain external factors that we do, you would have already seen it, but you will also see a lot of factors that you have never seen like before in BS. You'll be doing stuff like that. Clear? And you all will also unfortunately be the first batch that will sit the new syllabus. Yeah. So I need to see how the new syllabus is. Yeah. It looks all right, to be honest. Why I call unfortunate is because I don't know how the marking will be. There are a lot of unknown factors. From y'all only, I will realize how is it done, things like that. Yeah. After 2002, they are changing the syllabus now. Huh? Mongolma tamai yeah. Ekata ye gana. Yeah.
So that means 20 years.
20 years, man. After, I mean, it could be a positive thing, to be honest. Yeah. Otherwise, guys, your paper was a 3-hour paper. It was one paper for 3 hours, which is not, to be honest, very easy to sit and do. But it was one paper, you were done and all. Now they have split it into 2. They have added certain extra topics. They have changed the structure. They have, I feel, complicated it a little more. Honestly, let's see. Should be able to get something done. Hopefully, it has become easier. Hopefully, honestly. So let's see. Guys, let's move on to external influences on businesses, guys. Yeah, also known as special factors. So the first chapter you all are studying, guys. Yeah, you're going to study what are the external factors that can affect a business, but are beyond your control. Where you can't stop it, you can't prevent it. It will happen. The only thing you can do is, okay, Hari, make a una. Based on this, what am I going to do? You understand? Yeah? That is the only thing in your control. You can't stop those factors. Political and legal factors you can't stop. Economical factors you can't stop. Social factors you can't stop. Technological factors you can't stop. Environmental factors you can't stop. And you can't stop all that. Clear? So let's have a look at it, guys. Let's have a look at it. But before we move, let me just give you an example. Clear? Now, COVID happened about 2 years back. Correct? No? Yeah. Can I stop it? Can Platinum stop COVID? Can't. No? Yeah. Were we asked to close the institute for some times? Yes. Were we asked to operate under lockdowns? Yes. Clear. So what do you want me to just sit and cry about it? Be like, hey, like that? Or, okay, this has happened. What is the next solution? Next solution is only this. Yeah, this camera, maker. Y'all came, no? Some of y'all came from O levels. Chenal, O level kali me wako paichu karada nani. You understand? Yeah? Before COVID, did we use Zoom and all that? No, yeah. You can't stop that, no. So once it happens, the business action is okay. It has happened. Now, what do we do about? You understand? Yeah? What is the alternative course? Johnson & Johnson has a Mara issue. What is that issue? Globally, there is a fall in birth rate. So can they go knocking door to door and be like, game dipampa munada karanne ogolla chi baba hadapan anoda lamai hadapan chi lajja nathi eka game de danna danne nadda. You understand? Can they go door to door knocking that? They can't. There is a fall in birth rate. They can't do anything about it. It affects them. Clear? What was the alternative course of action? In countries where it affects them most, which is Japan. Japan only, there is a steep drop in birth rate. What did they do? I have told you all. What did they do? They started targeting mothers. I have told you all, yeah? Where in Japan they did an advertisement where the mother applies the lotion to the baby and takes that lotion and starts applying to her. You understand? Yeah? Because Johnson & Johnson knows they can't increase the birth rate in Japan. Can they increase? How can they increase? They can't. Yeah? Can send fellows like Manupa there? You understand? Most the population is radical. Correct? No? Yeah. Yeah. Mongol babies will be born after that. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah. Guys, so you really can't do anything about it. It's about what you do after that has happened. Honestly, guys. Yeah. So Sri Lanka also recently is going through a lot of changes. Yeah, a lot of changes in regard to import, export, VAT, duties, taxes, interest rates, etc. You can't stop that. Those are government. They will take rules. You have to play around it. You understand? Yeah? Right. Okay. Make a venom, then make it a game of get do. Clear. For example, one of those new taxes they bought was professionals. If they are making more than 100,000, professionals can lawyers, doctors, teachers, mama take a yeah. They have to pay some withholding tax. Now then, can I stop that? No. Then mama game up then what does it? Yeah. I will try to my best of my abilities to do something about it. You understand? That is what you can do. You can't stop that law. You can't go outside the parliament and be like, "Ema karan depa, abhi raksawak karan, ema karan depa, go 225 gonas." I can't shout like that. Even if I shout, nothing is going to stop. They'll still pass the law. Gazette has been issued. You understand? Yeah? That is what you mean by external factors. Did you understand that? Factors that are beyond your control, it affects you. They are beyond your control, but it affects you. You can't stop it. The only thing you can do is you can take a alternative strategy. Did you all understand that? Clear? Now, guys, let's look at political and legal factors. So, in this first heading, so it comes as a topic called PESTEL. PESTEL stands for political, economical, social, technological, environmental, legal. Clear? Political and legal are connected, guys. Both are same, no? Politics and laws. Legal means laws, guys. Yeah. Politics and laws both are connected. So they are both the same. So I have given it together, guys. Yeah. So a lot of laws have been passed. Guys, we will look at these laws in a while. First, under political and legal factors, let's look at privatization and nationalization. Not difficult. You all have done this for econ as well. Shenal, what is privatization? Government, yeah, public government business is sold to private individuals. Do you understand? Sri Lankan Airlines is a public sector. Ranil wants to privatize it. He told in recent this thing because it's making a lot of losses. He wants to sell Sri Lankan Airlines. He's like, it's a big loss. He wants to sell it to some private institution. You all understand that? Yeah. That is called privatization, selling government assets to private individuals. Why does he want to do that? It will raise a lot of revenue. If you sell, you will get mad amount of revenue. You understand? Yeah? What is nationalization? Nationalization is where it's a private property, government is buying them. You understand? It's owned by some private individuals. The government is buying it and nationalizing. That's called nationalization. You all know nationalization? No, that's what it means. Clear? Is everyone okay with that? Did you all understand that, please? Yeah? Lovely, guys. So those are these things. Let's look at arguments for the what Zoom. Yeah, didn't even know what Zoom was before COVID. So true. Yeah, I also didn't. Did you all know what was Zoom before COVID? Yeah, zero ideas. Okay, guys. Yeah, Taiwan doesn't like online class. No, set even if you try, can't. Then put that getting used to it. Like you prefer physical, but then in the bad there is no transport, so you can manage online. Can manage. Yeah. Recording, going through recording. Same. Thank you, Dali. Yeah. Guys, let's look at for and against points, guys. Yeah. You know, privatization, you understood. Let's look at for privatization. Why would government sell their assets? Clear. The reason is, guys, if you sell, the responsibility for success is employees and managers. Hence, businesses become more efficient. Check and see. I will bet and tell you if Sri Lankan Airlines is bought. Forget about Sri Lankan Airlines. If the National Identity Card Department, license department is sold to some private fellow, will it become efficient? Passport office, don't know. It will become damn efficient. Yeah. Now, have you seen how inefficient it is? One full day will go. If you don't pay Jarawa and get it done, one full day you will waste. That is if you are going for 1 day service. Queue, you must see the queue. Very slow. And what? End of the day, what are they giving you, men? They take about 8 to 10 hours to give you what? Some papers with a hard paper and your photo and some details. Correct? No? Bloody Toyota makes a car in 12 hours. Car එකක් හදනවා 12 hours. Move passport දෙන්න පයටක් ඕනේ. You get it, yeah? When you think about it, it's a 10 minutes work. If you have the proper machineries and streamline things, you should get it done in 10, 15, maximum half an hour, you should get it done. Clear? Fire inefficient. Have you all seen? Haven't you all seen? I recently went, 2 weeks back, I went to the passport office. You know how much it costed me? 19,500. 15,000 for 1 day service, 4,000 Jarawa. Promise. 500 for some filling the form, and there was a fellow filling the form. Uta Pansiya. Yeah. That's why I got it done in like 1 hour. And he told me to go. He came and delivered it to my house also. Wow. Seriously, man. Yeah. You pay Jarawa, you can get things done damn fast, guys. Yeah. It's quite inefficient. The ones who are going, they are ones without money and all, they will not pay Jarawa. They'll go, the whole day will go. Yeah? Sin. So privatization efficiency should improve. Profits should increase. Governments can raise revenue. Sri Lankan government is selling because of that only, so that they can raise some $2.3 billion or something like that. Clear? Decision making is much faster than public sector businesses. No doubt about it. Yeah. Decisions can be done in government businesses. If they want to take a decision, right? They have to put it to the seniors. They have to put it to the minister. Minister, if it's like a big decision, he has to pass it in the parliament. This is not like that. No, private people, board meeting at Tibba, decision you understood? Much more easier to get things done. You understood, guys? Yeah? What are the arguments against? There are certain industries which I genuinely feel should not be privatized. Electricity is running at a loss. Will private businesses run it at a loss? Shenal, what's the current bill at your house? Done at the 22? 22, well, that's a big difference, no? Yeah? 20 to 25 means I can understand. Revenu? No idea. Geval නැද්ද රිවිනුට? දැන් ගෙවල් නැහැ. ගෙවල් නැද්ද උඩ? Janindu 70-80,000 Janindu. Done නැද්ද? So my current bill is about, yeah, it's about 23-24,000. Yeah. Still the government is making a loss. If it was private owned, trust me, I will pay about 100,000 rupees. You know why? Do we have a choice? Either that or no current for you. You can't pay, then no current for you. What will happen? You will definitely have to pay. Correct? No? Then what? Bargaining power is less because you anyway need. These are strategic industries. Water, electricity. These are strategic industries. If they privatize, then citizens will suffer. Even so many developed countries, these industries are still owned by the government. By lender. Those buggers are profit motivated. No, some developed countries have privatized that also, but they have something called, in econ you all would have studied that, ceiling price, floor price you all have studied. No, they have like that, and they can't charge more than that. You understand? Yeah? But not all countries can effectively do that. So many governments prefer to keep it under public purview itself. You understand? Yeah? So that is an argument against. Next one. Private businesses, guys, government means it's only one business. No, they can take a coordinated policy, implement to the entire country. Private, they can't implement something to the entire country. They can only take small decisions for each district like that. They can't see the entire country and take a decision like that. You understand? Then now let's take something like building roads. Trust me, if it was private, Holman Nagidan Par Hadane, Hari Medana Hadano. When I was parane, understood? Government, they see the entire country. They'll be like, "Hari, entire route take a this entire route has to be covered. Then the whole road is built. You get it? Because they see the full picture. Whereas private companies will see, hari metana yanda apita parak one ne dapapa. You understand? Metana dapapa. You get it? Yeah. These industries should not be privatized. They should be under government's purview. You get it? Yeah. Governments take decisions based on society, whereas private businesses will take decisions based on what? Money only. But he said, yeah. Very disrespectful, Puta. Don't know to respect teacher. Take. I'm doing psychology for you. You're making me psycho. Guys, so that is your psychology teacher, or you all do that? I don't want the name. Yeah. Guys, concentrate, all of you all. Yeah. So those are the advantages and disadvantages of privatization. I don't have to do again for nationalization. The reason is exactly. Who said that? Manubo, yeah? It's the exact opposite. It's the exact opposite. So I don't have to do it again. Correct? No? Yeah. Same opposite applies. Clear? Now, guys, opposite applies means what? Advantages of privatization will be the disadvantage of nationalization. Disadvantage of privatization will be the advantage of nationalization. Exact opposite, because both are opposites. No? Yeah. Now, guys, let's look at laws that have been passed to protect employees. There are different laws. First, we'll study the employment laws. Clear? There have been a lot of laws passed by the parliament, by the government, yeah, to protect employees. Clear? Because in the past, employees have been discriminated, especially before 1960, 1950 and all. There were no laws. Yeah? Sin workers, you can do whatever you want, like bloody slaves they were. Now, a lot of laws have been passed which prevent exploitation of workers, which protect their rights. All those good things have taken place, guys, thanks to these laws. Clear? One is prevent exploitation of workers by powerful employers. This is where the maximum working week had been bought in so many countries. Maximum 40 hours. More than that, you have to pay overtime. Clear? Otherwise, workers work. You give a small salary. They have no say. They are getting frustrated. This is what we will pay. Take it or get lost. Workers want the job also. So many issues. Clear? Prevents loss of industrial output and national income from excessive use. Yeah. There are laws also to control trade unions. That is the other side. Otherwise, trade unions are just going on strike. Nikang strike. 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 Like that. They can go no. So governments control their power also. There are rules. You have to follow that. After that only you can go on a strike. Clear? Then these are the main laws, guys, that have been passed to protect employees. One is Sex Discrimination Act. You understand? What is this Sex Discrimination Act, guys? This is where in the past many females had been discriminated because of their gender. Now female and male are getting this thing. Now another sex is getting discriminated. I'm talking about LGBTQI group. Yeah, I is also there. I stands for intersex, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that LGBTQI movement, guys. Yeah, those buggers are discriminated now. Like male and female now equal opportunities are given. But when that fellow goes, they tell you can't tell like that. He might be a ponne, but how does that affect efficiency and productivity? Can you all tell me how does his sexual orientation affect efficiency and productivity? Can't a ponne work? Yes, you need to be careful of him. I don't deny. But can't he work? Huh? Guys, buggers can work. You take the fashion industry. Most of the designers are gay. Guys, they do some amazing designing work. Some of the best clothes designs, latest trends, fashions are from gay people. They are very creative gays. How can you discriminate? That is his personal preference. As long as he's not touchy, feely with the other workers there, you can't discriminate him. Clear? That is sex discrimination. You can't tell you can't tell like that. Regardless of their gender, both have to be given. I mean, all three. Now, before I used to tell only both. All three have to be given equal opportunity. You understand that? Sri Lanka, these laws are not very strong. And in Sri Lanka, you can discriminate. You know why? Because in Sri Lanka, gay marriage is not legal yet. In India, America and all, gay marriages are legal. You all know, right? It's legal. You understand that? Sri Lanka, still that there is a stigma. But you can't register that marriage. You get it? They must be just illegally having a small function and getting married and all. But that marriage certificate can't be bad. Officially bad. Happy? This is the Pride. June is Pride month. Yeah, cool. You do all that, but if you see an actual gay person, you'll be the first one to run. Yeah. Don't know why. I actually want one gay bugger to molest Shenad. After that, he becomes actually like that. Shut up and wait. Yeah, guys. Focus, all of y'all. Two prefects, no, like check. Yeah, concentrate, guys. So, Sex Discrimination Act is that. Under Sex Discrimination Act only, another part comes where it says. Now, if you all talk, I'll change your places. Yeah, Equal Pay Act. What is Equal Pay Act, guys? This is where, okay, both male and female are working, but the female is paid less. It's like a universal rule, man. Like companies feel like, party then don't. Like they think, okay, they don't have a family to take care. Man has to provide for the family, look after the children. So that can't be a concern to you, right? Yeah. Both are qualified, both are experienced, both are doing the same job. Then who are you to pay less for her and more to him? Your assumption is he has more responsibility, so he deserves a higher salary. Is that fair? I know so many houses where the woman is the provider. The man has given babies and left the house. Don't you all know of accounts like that? There are so many households like that. You understand? Where fellows have game adila gilla. Yeah. Bloody useless condenati buggers game. You understand? So in those cases, the women has to be paid equally. Then only she can provide for the family. No? Clear? If anything, female should be paid more than the males. You know why? If you take female products versus male products, female products are more expensive. You all know. Take a razor. Girls also shave, guys also shave. Different places. Yeah. Yeah. Female razor is more expensive than male razor. Shampoo, there are female and male shampoo. No, female shampoo is more expensive than the male shampoo. You all can check toys, male toy, female toys. There are no male toys, female toy is more expensive than male toy. Same thing. Scooter, same thing. Female scooter is more expensive than the male scooter because it's pink color. It's more expensive. Yeah. What the hell? I really don't know why, but you check and see that's true. You understand? Yeah? Face wash. Check a female face wash of the same brand. Check the male face wash of the same brand. Female face wash is generally more expensive. You understand? Haven't you all felt it? Pink tax, you call it the pink tax. He doesn't think much about his face. Yeah. But I feel like someone like Shenana all think a lot about their face. Because he poddak are poddak magic completely ne, sama completely ne. Chutta kara. Edgege inne. Yeah. Guys, So wears out faster than male faces. True that, yeah. So guys, concentrate all of your guys, please. Yeah, concentrate. So that is basically Equal Pay Act, Sex Discrimination Act and all that. Clear. These are laws. Thank God these laws are passed. It protects the other genders. You understood? I mean, you all can laugh about it and all, but it's actually wrong. Discriminating a woman is wrong. Discriminating a gay person is wrong. You understood? Now I was joking here now about Ponne and all. The same thing if I tell in America, you know how much trouble I can get to. Buggers can sue me, you know. You know that, yeah? Mad amounts of money I have to pay for something I just said. Their law and all is damn strong. Yeah? Their idea is you can be whatever you want, you can't be judged. If people make fun of you, we will find you. Honestly, yeah? Next level. That is how a country should be. Yeah? Health and Safety Act. That's another law. This law says that when you're working, you have to be given protective gloves, helmet. You have to be taught on the buttons that you have to press, the buttons you can't press. So there, all those instruction manual, all those safety equipments and all that is only known as Health and Safety Act. Clear? This by law has to be given to you. If protective equipments are not given, if instruction manual is not given, and you make a mistake and all that, you can sue the company. You can be like, "Mata kiwwe na ara button eka obande epa kiyala." I didn't know. Because of them, I am injured today. Company will have to pay you compensation. Clear? You are supposed to wear a helmet or gloves and whatever. They didn't give you. While working, you got injured. Angry gaya. Something happened. The company has to pay you money. Big time. However, guys, let's say you're walking down the stairs, you were looking at your phone, and you slipped and fell and broke your nose and a couple of teeth also. Does the company have to pay you? That is not their problem, no, your problem. You should look at the stairs and go. Download upload. That is that their fault? That is not their fault. Correct? No? Yeah. It has to be genuinely their fault. Then you can sue them. Do you understand that? Yeah? That is what you mean by Health and Safety Act. Is that clear, guys? Health and Safety Act, where you have to provide the safety equipments and all that. Clear? I can't remember the chemical company, but in UK there was a particular chemical company, guys. Yeah? It was a cylinder type machine, and in this machine there was a small hole, and the gas was leaking. So they were using it to make something. So in that process, it's not completed. It's a very poisonous gas, a very harmful gas. It was leaking, very little. You can just feel like little coming like that. Then they went and told the manager, "Sir, may leak." The manager said, "Just close the door and keep the machine running. Just close the door and don't let anyone in." These workers had closed the door, but they had not locked the door because they thought, okay, everybody knows this. One fellow had gone to work that day late. He had gone quite late. Late when you buggers also go late to school sometimes. Yeah? He didn't know about what has happened. Nobody told him also. He went inside that room for some work. Yeah? Nothing happens. He just inhaled that. That's it. It takes some time for it to react. He was quite all right and all that. Then he can see the energy level in his body has reduced like nothing. If he works for 5 minutes, dead, hack. After that, he has to rest. 5-10 minutes, he gets damn tired. He's like, "What's wrong with me?" Yeah, like why he can't go to gym, he can't walk. Tired. Then he went to the doctor. Doctor, full X-ray scan, this, that, this. Then doctor was like, something has gone into your blood system, which is killing these red blood cells or whatever. Yeah. And that is affecting your overall ability to do, and you will continue getting weaker, and we have to do surgery, this and that and all. Then he was thinking, what would happen? Then he remembered. You understand there that this gas leak and how he was not aware and things like that. Clear? Bagger won $10 million, guys. Bagger sued 10 million pounds. It was a UK company he sued. Yeah, dude, 10 million pounds is how much? 3,000 crores. You understand? Yeah? Koti Tunda Kambuna because he nailed that. Now, does he have to work for his entire life? He also doesn't have to work. His children also don't have to work. His grandchildren also don't have to work. I'm serious. That is 30,000 million rupees. If he spends 1 million, still it will take 30,000 months to finish. Correct? No. 30,000 months means how many years? 30,000 divided by 12 is? Correct? No, it should last 3 generations. Check and see. His generation, his children's generation, and grandchildren. 30,000 divided by 12. 2,000 rand. Let's say he's spending 30 lakhs a month. Now divide 30,000 by 3. 30,000 by 30,000 million, no, divided by 3 million. Yes, 30,000 million divided by 3 million. How much is that? 30,000 divided by 3. 3, no. So we are trying to find for the number of years. Yeah, divided by 3, so 1,000, yeah. Can survive easily. 2-3 generations can survive. Yeah, 830. June. 830 years. Yeah. Spending 3 million a month, no? Guys, yeah. Actually, guys, imagine if 10 million pounds is so much, then imagine 100 million pounds. There are people with 100 million pounds, 1 billion pound, 10 billion, 100 billion pounds. Elon Musk can all have more than 100 billion pounds. Yeah, imagine that money is crazy. Clear, guys. So that is Health and Safety Act for you guys. Yeah, generation. Yeah, Bhaga must have retired earlier and enjoyed now. Yeah, so that is Health and Safety Act, guys. You can be penalized. So there, if you do something, you can be penalized. Clear. Then, guys, there are certain acts that are missing from here. One act is Race Relation Act. Just write down Race Relation Act. Next to after national minimum wage, maybe you all can write it. Yeah, Race Relation Act. Then Race Relation Act is missing, and Disability Discrimination. Disability Discrimination Act. Disability Discrimination Act, etc. You all started A2 at school? Not yet. You all will start, no? Just after. When is school starting? July? June 27th, they will start? Okay, guys. Concentrate. Yeah. Let's look at National Minimum Wage Act, guys. Yeah. What is this act? This act says that there will be a minimum wage that will be passed. That is the rate. Less than that, you can't pay. If you pay less than that, you can be penalized. You understand? Now, for example, if you take Australia, Australia has one of the highest national minimum wage. Yeah? Check this out, guys. Yeah? Let's take Australia's national minimum wage. Yeah? It's about $20.33 per hour. $20.33 per hour. This is the minimum you can pay. Yeah. So 20.33, guys. AUD 20.33. 33 to LKR balamu. Yeah. Minimum for every hour that you work, you have to get 5,285 rupees. Darling, workers generally work 40 hours a week. Multiply this 5,285 by 40. 211,000 every week. There are 4 weeks in a month. Multiply that by 4. 8,45,000 is the minimum you should be paid. But you can't qualify for this. Australia make a yeah, 8.4 lakhs. Yeah, you have to get the citizenship, that PR, that green card, that whatever. After that only you can get this. Until you're a student, you're an immigrant, you won't get 20.33. You might get like 5, 7, 10. Once you get the Australian citizenship, then they can't pay you less than this. If they pay you less than this, you can sue them. Is that clear? Yeah, you can really sue them and win a lot of money. What is black jobs? Odd jobs. Odd jobs you will earn less only if you are not a citizen. Citizen, whatever the job you do, and you know there are many jobs as well, yeah. Whatever the job you do, minimum. No, he didn't tell anything. You only shut up and wait. I thought you were sick. To see you're sick from the inside, not from the outside. Yeah, yeah. Bloody sick bugger. Yeah. No, Australia has more than Luxembourg. I was also surprised. Yeah. But guys, of course, you know, you need to be a citizen first to qualify for this. Guys, this is mad rates. Yeah. Let's see what is Sri Lanka. Let's see what is Sri Lanka's national minimum wage case. Yeah. Wage killer, yeah, water killer. Sri Lanka national, Sri Lanka minimum wage. Ayyo. Anyway, you can't pay this. Anyway, you can't pay this. Correct? No, is there any worker you can pay 10,000 a month these days? Yeah, you will. You won't even have money to eat. My servant itself, I pay about 35,000 a month. I was paying 1,250 I pay, and she comes every day. So 1,250 multiplied by 30 days, 37,500 for my servant. So servant itself is charging 3 times more than the national. This is bullshit. Yeah, it's a bloody stupid. Good for nothing. Just like our government. National minimum wage. This is. Can you really pay 10,000 to anyone? But audit firms pay. That's why I don't recommend students to work in audit. Bloody useless. You know how much is the salary? 7,000. Yeah. After doing ACCA, your ACCA qualified 7,000. But there is a catch. If you finish 3 years like that, you can easily get a job for 1.5 to 2 lakhs. That is why people work. Yeah. But that 3 years, puta, will be hell. Ade, 7,000 will not cover your transportation cost itself. Man. Don't you all think? What is 7,000 bloody? They sell based on experience. You understand? There are some advantages. They send you to audit, let's say to a hotel and all. Let's say you were sent to Aralia. Aralia. Let's say you are sent to Aralia, then free buffet, free hotel rooms for 1 week, 2 weeks. Those benefits are there. Yeah? That is if you are sent to a hotel. If you are sent to these gobba factories and all that, yeah. Dorelia beach. ඉතින් තියෙනවානේ ඩෝරෙලි බීච් තියෙනවානේ අපි නම් දැකලා නැහැ මේ කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ තියෙනවානේ right okay. Yeah. You get now it's 10,000 a month yeah so my bad yeah before it was 7,000 so now it has increased no so now they still 10,000 is but bloody useless correct no yeah guys concentrate all of your guys so that is national minimum wage after that I told you all to write race relation act. Race Relation Act, the full thing is Race and Religion Act, guys. Yeah, but let's have a look at it, guys. What is Race? Race Act. Race Act is where you cannot discriminate someone based on his ethnicity, color, religion. You cannot discriminate someone for that. Clear? Many people in the past, many African people in the past have been discriminated for their color. So they are told we can't give you a job because you're black. They'll tell to the face itself. Yeah, nigger. They might tell nigger, get lost, nigger, like that. Yeah, are they mara unfair? Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, mara unfair laws were passed to protect these niggers, guys. Yeah, so that niggers also can get jobs. Don't laugh. Yeah, that's the truth. So that is basically. Race Relation Act. Religion, guys, yeah. Religion, I was doing a little bit of reading, yeah. The religion that is most discriminated is actually Muslims, yeah. Especially after the 9/11 guys, yeah. A lot of Muslims have been deprived from jobs because they are labeled as terrorists and things like that. And I was reading an article where in Sri Lanka also something similar happened, where the recruitment of Muslims in companies fell after Easter Sunday. You understand? Because obviously the public was scared, companies were scared, things like that. Yeah. So that is Race and Religion Act. In Sri Lanka, since the act is not very strong, other countries you can't discriminate like that. It doesn't matter regardless of their religion. If they can work, you have to give the job. Simple as that. You understand? Yeah. That is Race Relation Act for you. Clear? Then guys, I gave you all something called Disability Discrimination Act. Race relation, you all understood? No, color, religion, that shouldn't matter to you. How does it matter to you? How does it matter to me if a black person comes to work? What has his color got to do with efficiency and product? Only white people are efficient. Black people are not efficient. Is it bullshit? There is nothing, color has nothing to do with efficiency. What has his religion got to do with efficiency and productivity? Nothing. It has nothing. Correct? No? So what? Only if you are from this religion, you're smart. Is it? Yeah. Statistically, Jews are the smartest people in the world. That is there. Jews are the smartest people in the world, statistically, guys. Yeah. I was reading most innovations you don't know. I was going through most innovations are guys from these Jews buggers. Jews or no Jews. Damn smart. Yeah. I don't know how. Yeah. Hitler hated them for that reason only. Hitler precisely hated them because they were so too smart. Yeah. Guys, concentrate, all of you all. Concentrate. Yeah. Shall I change your place? Shall I change your place? What is this? Like I put that in my dog usually. Yeah. Huh? Ah, really? There is nothing. I can only see a rope. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, concentrate, all of you all. Yeah. A Disability Discrimination Act is where, guys, yeah, you cannot discriminate someone for their disability, provided their disability doesn't affect work. You understand? Yeah? And this act also says that when you're building your factory, office and all, you have to make it friendly for handicapped people. When you go to companies, don't you see a wheelchair ramp? I will see. Don't you see a lift and things like that? That is to make it friendly for those kind of people. Correct, no, guys? Yeah, he might have lost his leg in an accident. Very smart guy, lost his leg in an accident. The company, the way it's made, the bugger can't enter the company itself. Two people have to carry him to go and bring him down. That is more unfair, no man. Yeah, yeah. His movement becomes so restricted. So they have to make the place in such a way. That is a law. When you're building office and all that, you have to make sure that it is friendly for them to work. Clear? And you cannot discriminate them if their disability doesn't affect work. Now, for example, construction, let's say you need hands, legs and all that. Yeah. I shouldn't laugh at it. I don't know why I'm laughing. I should laugh at things like that. One fellow comes in the wheelchair telling he wants to do construction work. Fellows with hands and legs itself suffer. Correct? No? Yeah, they itself sometimes break their hands and because it's so difficult. Wheelchair put a building. Yeah. Guys, you can discriminate there. Why? Because that is such a physical job. But let's say the job is okay. Let's take teaching. Yeah. So the school principal. Who is your principal? Name Durga. So let's say a particular student, a teacher comes. She's in the wheelchair. And she says, "Nah, oya komada gila gila denne ko oyage kakula mate nan oyage kakula penne ogalanta meyage kakula peenawada You can't do like that. Yeah? In another country, even just making fun like this will get me into trouble. So guys, that is Disability Discrimination Act. if that disability, like teacher, like accountant in a company, yeah, like maybe designers, you don't design with your leg, no, you understand, there, stuff like that, where you know that that particular disability, that particular handicapness is not going to affect work, you can't discriminate. You understand? If you discriminate and if they can be proven in the court of law, Bugger can get millions of dollars in compensation. You understand? Disability Discrimination Act. These are all laws, man. Yeah. All these laws protect workers. Don't you all think? Don't you all think all these laws are good? Without these laws, black person will be discriminated, different religion people will be discriminated, different gender people will be discriminated, disabled people will be discriminated. It will be so unfair. Yeah. Thanks to this law, there is some fairness. You understand? Yeah? There is some fairness that this this is how it is. This is the right thing to do. This is like this, like that, so that everyone is happy. You understand? Otherwise, only people who are white of a particular religion can live happily in this world. You understand? Yeah? Everyone else who is born black or from a different gender has to live in unhappiness forever. Is that fair? Is that the kind of world you and I want to live in? Definitely not. Correct? No? Yeah. Laws. These are all very strong laws. Now, don't ask me how strong these laws are in Sri Lanka. I really don't know, but I don't think they are very strong. Clear? Now, just as an example, what's your name? Chanul. Now, let's say Chanul was you so Kaluine Palembang, yeah, nigger Palangela. Now, if he goes and puts a court case, you think the judge will fight his case? You think judge will fight in Sri Lanka? Chances are less, no? Judge might tell, oh, ඉතින් ඔයා කලුනේ කලුනේ කියන්නේ ඈ කලුට කලු කියනවා අපි සුදුරු සුදු කියනවා ඒකේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවාද ඈ කොච්චර ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද පොඩි පොඩි ළමයි ඔක්කොම මැරෙනවා මේක රටේ you all know that that අටලුගම small girl yeah ඒවා දිනවා මට එච්චර ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා තමස කලු සුදු බාන්න කියනවා පළයන් බා මෙතනින් යන්න yeah. I feel like that might be the reaction in Sri Lanka. America, they take it damn serious. How can you tell like that, this and that? And, yeah? Just once, yeah? That worker was fired, and he had to pay compensation. He was inside in the walkie-talkie. He just saw a black man walking, yeah? So he said some racist comment he passed. That man was outside Walmart. He was inside. He just looked and gave some. He didn't mention his name or something, some vague this thing. That fellow sued him telling I got mentally disturbed. All bullshit. Yeah. You know the law there, no mentally disturbed and all. That fellow got fired. He had to pay compensation, all that to that fellow. Bugger must be crying because of taking that walkie-talkie and saying something. Then all you can't do. Not like the movies you watch. Movies you all see this and that and all that. America is damn strict. Also, you can't do shit there. If you do and if you get caught, yeah, you will end up America, UK, France, Germany, especially the States. The laws are very strong there, guys. Yeah. So hope you all understood that, guys. Hope you all understood that. Those are all the laws that have been passed. Is everyone okay with that? Yeah. Now, what are the impact of these laws, guys? Especially health and safety laws. Yeah. Many laws have been passed. Let's look at health and safety law. What are the disadvantages and advantages? It's clear. First disadvantage is what? You have to spend so much money on supervising. Yeah, you have to make sure that workers are trained on health and safety, that they wear their gloves and helmet and all at all times. You need another set of workers just to make sure these workers follow the health and safety and are given the right guidance. Costly. Second one, national minimum wage law. We are not looking only at health and safety. We are looking at everything together, guys. My bad. Yeah. Impact on businesses of changes in employment and health and safety. My bad. Yeah. So I have mentioned both, no, changes in employment and health and safety. My bad. National minimum wage law, guys. Imagine you're an Australian business. Yako, minimum you have to pay 8,45,000. No, yeah. That is for the minimum. Imagine the maximum. Oh, you're talking about mad salaries. Correct? No, yeah. You have to pay massive salaries, guys. Huge cost to the business. Correct? No, yeah. Sri Lanka, I'll be honest with you, managers also you don't have to pay 8,45,000. Only big company directors are paid 8,45,000 and stuff. I know, yeah. I know that. You know, ridiculous, no man. 8 lakh 45,000 is the minimum. Means imagine managers and directors in Australia, how much you have to pay? Easily 10, 15 million for a fellow. You understand there? Match salaries, no. You understand guys? Yeah? That is that higher wages due to national minimum wage law. Another one is you have to give them more holidays. You have to pay, contribute for their pension. You have to give them paid leave when they get sick. Maternity and paternity leaves are there. You all know maternity and paternity leaves. Call this fellow. What is maternity leave? Pregnant. Then paternity is father pregnant. Maternity, mother pregnant. You didn't know that. Then yeah, then ඔයාගේ wife pregnant උනා කියන්නකෝ. ඔයා වැඩේ දීලා. Yeah. Why you won't do? Shut up and wait. Yeah. So your wife, what she gets is maternity, but you have to look after your wife. No, you get paternity leave to look after your pregnant wife after delivery. That is what you mean by paternity. You understand? Yeah. Even by law, you can marry only one. So if you get the other one pregnant, for that they don't have to give paternity. No, paternity can only be given to the officially married wife. After the baby comes also, after that only they give. After delivery, for the mother, for you also, you also might get about 2 weeks. The country with the best maternity and paternity leave is Switzerland, Sweden. 12 months for mother, 6 months for the father. You will get 6 months paid leave. Yeah, your wife will get 12 months paid leave. At a stretch, you mean then you can get fired. There are rules. Yeah, you have to work then again like that. Yeah. Yeah. Sweden is next level. They want to protect their birth rate. That is one. Other thing is after the child is born, until the child turns 18, child's medical, nutrition, and transport, all and education is looked after by the government until the child turns 19 years. Yeah. Because the birth rate, after that also the birth rate is not significantly increased. I'm just saying, if you put rules like that in Sri Lanka, I'm serious. Yeah, it will go skyrocketing, man. I can guarantee that. These white people, they don't like the headache of children. They don't like the idea of children and that headache and children's trauma. They don't like it. They're like, who cares? They don't want that. Okay, guys. Yeah? Guys, concentrate, all of y'all, guys. Concentrate. Yeah. Needing more workers due to maximum working hours. Yeah. Now there are laws that have been passed which tell the maximum working hours. Finland, I think, became one of the first countries to do it. Maximum a worker can work, including overtime, is 40 hours per week. He can't work more than that. He has to stop and continue next week. Voluntarily, if he really wants to finish it, he can do it. Natam overtime would give you can't ask him to work more than 40 hours. Damn. Yeah. Now let's say you're in Finland, you know you can't ask Shaming to work more than 40 hours. Don't you agree that you will need more workers? Yako, before you can get one worker to work 50, 60 hours. You understand? Now, maximum they can work is 40 hours. So you will need more workers to get jobs done. The problem with getting more workers is what? Correct. Higher salaries. You understand? Yeah? That is there. Then protective clothing, to give all that protective clothing and all that guys is also what? Very, very expensive. You understand? Yeah? All these health and safety gloves and equipments and all that is also very, very expensive guys. Clear? Then more motivation. Now let's look at the advantages. If these laws are properly followed, do you agree that workers will be motivated? Especially health and safety law. If health and safety law is met, guys, y'all would have studied under Maslow's hierarchy of needs, something called security needs. You understand? Yeah? So your safety and security needs. Your job is safe. Your job is safe. You're safe at the job. You understand? Yeah? That will really motivate you, guys. Yeah? When injuries are less, if you follow all this law, workers injured when If you don't follow, only workers are getting injured, sick, and this and that. If workers don't get injured and sick and all, it's actually good for you. Why? Because the injured person can't work what? Productively, correct? No? Yeah. But a person who is quite healthy and all can work much faster. So it's actually good for you also. Clear? Can avoid lawsuits. There? If you follow the law and all that, you don't have to pay penalties, big fines and all. You will have to pay massive fines. You will have to pay. There? Talking about lawsuits, guys. Have you all been following that Johnny Depp's and Amber Heard's lawsuit? He won, nah? Yesterday he won $15 million for him, and for Amber, $2 million. He has to pay. Not because of a mistake he made, because of a mistake his lawyer made. He said it's fine, he'll pay $2 million, and that woman has to pay $15 million. Full charter, huh? That woman full charter. Ate caught telling lies. This actually psychotic woman. This woman used to beat Johnny Depp and tells that he was beating her. Yeah. Shirada, she's on bed also. Yeah, she's a full psycho woman, next level psycho woman. Yeah, super. Her lawyers are bloody. Yeah, then it becomes difficult. Fighting for the. Yeah, that's true. Guys, can avoid lawsuits and can attract skilled workers if business does more than the law. That means if you these laws are there, but you do more than that. National minimum wage is let's say $20, but you're paying $35 per hour. You understand? The national minimum wage is for these things, but you're doing much more than the law. You can attract skilled workers. The name will go that this company very good, health and safety superb, national minimum wage superb, everything is superb. Definitely you can easily attract the skilled workers in the country, guys. Clear? So these are all laws that are pertaining to employment. All the laws, employees and all that, that is covered. Now let's look at laws covering customers, you and me as customers. When we buy, how are we protected? Again, under political and legal, these are also laws passed by the government. Here, I have put with the years. The current trend, no. After that only it got off, no? After the current trend. Clear. Guys, here with the years 1979, 1982, she was asking for it. The lawyers didn't even seem motivated to defend her. Through that, yeah, it's like they also wanted her to lose. Yeah. Okay, guys, concentrate all of you all. So let's look at the laws that have been passed to protect you and me while we are consuming products. When we are buying products, what are the laws that are there? Clear. First one is, guys, known as the Sale of Goods Act. So there, what do you mean by Sale of Goods Act? This is a law that is passed to ensure that goods are fit for the intended purpose. Now, for example, let's say you bought a PlayStation. You know PlayStation, it's broken. The day you bought, it's broken. Can you ask for a refund? Can you ask them to return and give another product? Yes. Do you know why? Because of this law. So there, you went to a restaurant. You bought a chicken burger. Chicken and there are worms inside. Can you sue them? Why? Because of the Sale of Goods Act. So there, you bought a particular product. It's working, but it's not working the way it was described. There. That one said you can do, things like this, but actually when you take it and see, it doesn't work like that. It works, but in a different way. Again, you can get your money back and sue them and things like that because Sale of Goods Act is not met. Sale of Goods Act is simply, guys, products can't have any defects. They should work the way they are supposed to, and they are suitable for the purpose that you bought. So there, you bought it thinking, okay, it will make you fair. It better make you fair. If it doesn't make you fair, you can sue that company. Now you might be like, sir, then nothing makes you fair, all lies, no, sir. Correct. But when you buy that cream, inside that cream, there is a big paper. Have you all seen? Yeah. Anyone buying fairness creams? You are buying fairness creams at the back? No. Sketchers, yeah, clear. Anyone weight loss shoe? Yeah, true that. Elma, yeah. Anyone buying fairness creams? Afra, are you buying fairness creams? Not necessary, is it? Yeah, guys. In those fairness creams, guys, if you open and take the tube, with the tube there is like a big paper. In that paper, they give all the things you can't do. Can't go to the sun, can't go here, can't do this, can't do that. Basically, you have to apply the cream and stay inside some dark room for the next 48 hours, then you might see some results. That you don't have to even apply that cream. If you anyway don't get exposed to the sun for 48, 60 hours, anyway your skin will be slightly whiter than usual. Correct? No, yeah? A cream is it will be fair only. Clear? That is sale of goods act. You understood, guys? Yeah? That is trade description. I'll get to that. Clear? So did you all understand sale of goods act? New girl, did you understand? Sure. Boys, the Maulanas, you all understood that? Lovely. Clear. What is trade description act, guys? Clear. Trade description act is where you cannot sell a product that describes that it has certain features, but after you buy, you realize that it doesn't have certain features. Go next to Janindu. Thank you. Okay. Janindu is also your buddy, no? Go there. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that fellow must be thinking that then. No, nothing like that. No. Okay. You study, I know. Yeah. Guys, concentrate. So trade description is that where you have described that it has certain features, but actually it doesn't have those certain features. So there you have described saying it is this, but actually after the customer buys, he realizes it's not that. Clear? For example, you sold some jewelry saying it's 22 karat gold. Customer bought, realized it's not 22 karat gold, it's imitation. I find it very difficult to tell the difference. Do you all know to tell the difference? I can't tell. Diamonds, there are real ones and there are imitation stones. I can't tell. That day I got damn happy. I saw a small stone, not that day, a long time ago, guys, on the floor. I was like, I found a diamond like that. It was quite heavy also to see. From my mother's abaya, one stone had come out. Guys, I thought it was bloody diamond. So understood, yeah. Not diamonds, from her abaya, one stone has come off. Yeah. I mean, it's difficult for me. You need a trained eye to see this. Clear. So you have cheated the customer. These are let's say easy to catch here, but there are some which are difficult to catch. For example, guys, that day, this is also some time back. I was in a pharmacy. One daughter and mother came. They were behind me. Suddenly, the daughter told, "Mama, I want that shampoo that has jojoba." This is the word she used. She told that has jojoba oils. Then it was some medicated shampoo. Then the mother was like, "Ara shampoo then when she took Sri Lankan weight of the day, jojoba oil. I really don't know what is jojoba oil. You all know? Some jojoba oil is there. Now she bought that shampoo because there is jojoba oil. Yeah. But let's say it's not there. Can she sue them? Yeah, she can. But how is she going to prove? That's the thing. Yeah. Shampoo, you don't really know what has gone inside and all that. Yeah. But if she can take it for a lab test and prove that there was no jojoba oil inside, they cheated me and stuff like that. Literally, you might be like, sir, the lab name there is a lab called Bureau Veritas. Do you all know? You give whatever, they'll test you at test and it's passing Ratmala. You all know Ratmala? No. Pass Ratmala and go a little bit further. On the Gold Road itself, it's there. On the main road, Bureau Veritas here. You give them whatever, they'll test and tell you what was the ingredient, what's the composition, what is this, what is that, everything they'll tell. They'll charge a fee. There are labs. So you can give there. And if you can prove that this was not used, you can sue. Because she got damn excited looking at the jojoba oil guys. Yeah. I really don't know what that is. Yeah. Jojo oil, don't know what that, maybe it's good for your hair or something like that. It's an expensive oil, it's super good for your skin and all that. Okay, yeah. But she wanted it for her hair. Here. So Setumi knows what it is. I plug off my mother's dress diamonds when I was small, saying they were real. Yeah. There you go, Alia. Yeah. It's good for hair growth too. There you go. Clip. Guys, now, so that was a real incident. Yeah. So now let me tell you some other made up incidents. Yeah. Now let's say I bought a car. Yeah. And the seats are made fabric seats. Japanese vehicles, they have fabric seats, no? Czech Prado, Allion, Premio and all, they have fabric, they are cloth seats. Yeah. So let's say I don't like that. So I go to one of these upholstery fellows and tell them, I don't like this. Can you put leather seats? Then their bugger charges a thumping amount. Full leather you want, front, back? I'm like, yeah, full leather. Yeah. Bugger cheats me. He doesn't put leather. He puts synthetic rubber. Very difficult to tell the difference. Clear? You can take synthetic rubber and check genuine leather. More difficult to tell the difference. They both look the same, but smell different and feel a different. But when you look at it, it looks the same. Yeah? So let's say I have thought I put these genuine seats, but these are rubber seats. I take it to my Bokker Wazim's house, but that bugger vehicles and all, he knows he is no, yeah. I go to his house, let's say, and I do go to his house quite often. It's just as I will go because he's quite close friend out of all the partners, he's the closest to me. Yeah. So I whenever I go to his house, by the way, basketball short and a tank top. Yeah. But of course, it's different basketball shoes and different tank tops. Yeah. You all know those tank tops, no, those skinnies, yeah. Bugger is hairy, yeah. Damn hairy. Bugger waxes, you all know that. Bugger waxes his back. Ask and see. Bugger waxes his back, chest, all that. You understand? Yeah? In the recent past, I haven't been able to go to his house for a while because of the petrol shortage and all that nonsense. I haven't been able to go to his house. But definitely, whenever I was going, he's quite hairy. Yeah? Bugger comes and sits in the car. I'm like, I put these leather seats. Yeah? Leather. He sits and hand is there here to here. Keeps like this and just like that, just to get the feel of the leather. Like, I don't think it's leather, bug. I think it's rubber. I'm like, good joke. I have spent so much money, check again. Yeah, but again, tutters and again does like this time he further does like that. Where some of the hair gets stuck on the seat also. Yeah, it has got plucked like that. Yeah. He's like, no, bang, I feel like it's rubber. I'm like, yeah, make a leather seats, bang. I paid, I show him the bill. He's like, no, these are rubber seats. I'm like, mate, leather seats. Leather kya, bang? Like, I'm telling, I don't care. Tell it's leather. He's like, no, bang, it's rubber. Then both of us get into an argument and stuff like that. Then let's say both of us get into a fist fight. I squeeze his neck. Oh, leather seats, bang. This bugger, my neck, bugger holds one like that. Yeah, I almost pass out. You understand? Yeah? And he's like, hey, I didn't even squeeze properly. Yeah, imagine if he had squeezed properly. You understand? Yeah. So yeah, little bit of unwanted information as well. So then let's say we take it to an independent reviewer. That fellow checks and tells, oh, Mali, may rubber seats. Clear. I was cheated. He promised me leather seats, but sold the synthetic rubber seats. I can sue him. You understand? I can sue him, guys, because I was cheated there. You understand, guys? That is only trade description. You have described something, it better be that. It can't be something else. You understand? Like that jojoba oil. That jojoba oil better be in the shampoo. Otherwise, that woman can sue the company. Guys. Yeah? I can sue that car seat guy. You understand? When it comes to wood, can you all touch and feel and tell which wood it is? Any of you all like that? When you all touch, you all know this is teak, this is mahogany, This is willow. This is English willow. This is sapu. This is Guinea sapu. This is MDF board. Any of y'all experts like that in wood? You all can either see and touch and tell. You honest with that? Most of us can't. To be honest, I until today don't know the difference between teak and mahogany. Only thing I know is teak is more expensive than mahogany. Yeah, both look the same to me. No, both look the same to me. But there is a big price difference. Teak is much more. Mahogany is also expensive. Teak is much more expensive. Clear. So let's say my wife, she only bought the furniture to my house when we got married. Yeah, I didn't ask my father-in-law. He itself gave. So let's say she was promised by this furniture guy that this is teak, yeah, and stuff like that. Yeah, like how your dad can. Let's say my mother also can. Yeah, she can look at the furniture and tell whether it's teak or this thing. Yeah. So let's say that bugger has given some shit wood. Yeah, some let's say sapu. Yeah, this is sapu. Yeah, this is not so expensive. Yeah. Then my mother looks like the furniture they are bringing inside the house. So my mother is wearing glasses there. Shami, give me your glasses. Then only I can do that thing. It's okay, it's okay. Yeah? Then only I can do that thing properly. Yeah. So my mother is wearing like this. Yeah. She's damn, these are strong, no bang. Yeah. She's looking at the furniture. She's a little doubtful. Yeah. She's doing like this. Nice sapu furniture, dear. My mother, my wife calls my mother also mama. Yeah. No, mama, this is teak furniture. Then my mother again rolls the glasses like that, looks at it for a while. No, this is sapu, dear. My wife is like, no, mama. They told me teak and I bought teak. Third time, yeah. No, this is sapu. Then my wife is like, no, this. Are you going against your mother-in-law? Like that, yeah. My mother gets damn pissed off. She first day itself, arrogant old daddy, yeah. Then let's say they go to another independent review of all this furniture is taken. One furniture, just a chair is taken to another furniture shop and shown. He's like, oh, me nona kiyene gari, me gavila sapu. Cheated, no. My wife also doesn't know to see. You understand? Cheated, no. Can sue the business. Those are all this thing of what? Trade Description Act. You have described something, selling something else. Can't do that. You can be sued. Did you all understand that? Yeah. Did everyone understand that? Shall we take a chuti break and come back, guys? Yeah. Let's take a chuti break and come back, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me, guys? Yes, thank you. Let's start then, guys. Let's start, all of y'all, yeah? Let's start off. What's your name again? Rifat. All good, no, Rifat? Okay. Ilma, only you're missing from the set today. Kizra and Afra have come. Only you're missing today. Hi, Shanaya. Hi, Alia. Hi. Let's start off then, all of y'all, guys. Let's start off, yeah? So, guys, you all understood the Sale of Goods Act. No transports. It's fine. Yeah, come soon. Guys, Trade Sale of Goods Act, you all understood. Trade Description Act, you all understood. Now let's look at the next law, guys, known as the Consumer Protection Act. Yeah, what is this Consumer Protection Act, guys? Yeah, this act is very similar to Sale of Goods Act, but it's slightly different. Yeah, in this law, what it says is you can't sell something to the customer if it is dangerous. Why is this, cocaine, heroin, ice? They call it ice, yeah? That is methamphetamine or something like that, yeah? Short form is metho ice, yeah? Weed, ganja, all that illegal. Why? Because it's dangerous. You understand, yeah? It's because of this Consumer Protection Act. It's dangerous for your health. Especially, yeah, it's a demerit good case, especially something like heroin, cocaine, and ice and all. Legend though, it's not even funny. Why you want to do all those things, man? Charles, Charles. Never mind. You sit there with Janindu. Your things are also there. No, you sit there itself. Yeah. Guys, concentrate all of you all. Yeah. So because it's dangerous and defective only, you can't sell those. Correct, no guys? Yeah. More harmful last. There is a atal. I don't deny it. Yeah. There must be pattatal in taking that ice, and you must be getting Mara sapper. But guys, in the long run, you're screwed. Huh? Yeah. Once you get addicted to that, your life is finished. You understand? Yeah? I have seen so many stories like that. So many. You understand? Yeah? I have heard so much that I am scared to even try. Honestly, I'm so scared to even try. I can easily try. I have friends who do it. Honestly, weed, hashish, there are fellows. I have so many friends who do it. I can easily take a puff or something like that. If I ask, they'll come to my house and it's okay, but I'm damn scared because one side of my brain is very curious. Try and see, you won't get addicted. This other side is scared. But if I get the atal of it, and then after that I can't stop. You get it? Then what will happen is you will think, okay, another one more time, okay, you won't get addicted, just once more like that. Maybe I'll get addicted to it after that. Correct? Yeah? High chances. It's not like alcohol and cigarettes. This is some next level pleasure, next level pain also. Cigarettes, if you suddenly stop, you won't get pains, that you will get body pains. You know that? Yeah? You will feel more uncomfortable. Yeah? Not easy. This shit is dangerous. So that is why this law protects it, guys, so that you don't have to sell. If you sell a defective product and if the customer falls sick and things like that, you have to pay again Consumer Protection Act. And it is illegal to quote misleading prices. What do you mean by that, guys? Some businesses, they tell cheapest deal in town, best offer in Sri Lanka, cheapest offer in Sri Lanka, like that. They tell no. Sri Lanka, they tell, because Sri Lanka, this law is not very popular or strong. Let's say they tell cheapest in Sri Lanka and you buy, then you later realize they are not the cheapest in Sri Lanka. There is another place which is cheaper. Technically, as per this law, you can sue them. You can be like, you told you're the cheapest. There's another place cheaper than you know. Then they can't tell, no, we were using for marketing. That is not marketing. That is misleading. Correct? No? Yeah. You're telling cheapest means you better be cheapest. Don't you all see? Best offer in Sri Lanka. Don't miss it. Best offer like that. You can't do like that. If you tell best offer in Sri Lanka, you better be the best offer in the Sri Lanka. You understand? Yeah? If there is a better offer, customer can sue you. You understand? Again, why I keep telling in Sri Lanka is because you all are in Sri Lanka. You all will study this. You all be like, Sri Lanka can do like that. Sri Lanka, you can't do anything. You understand? Just remember that. You all are doing London exam. No. So we are studying this, thinking London. London, you can do all of this. Oh yes, definitely you can do everything that is there. You understand? There, local exams, I don't think these laws are even taught in local exams. Anyway, you can't use this in Sri Lanka. You understand? There, I don't think any company in Sri Lanka would have been sued for trade description. What do you all think? I don't think. Abroad, how many companies have been sued? Red Bull. Red Bull was sued because a customer told, you all told it will give me wings. Where are my wings? Not like that. There, gives you wings means it gives you energy. No, one customer proved it doesn't give energy. It just causes a sugar spike. You can get more energy eating glucose. He proved this in the court of law. Bugger got $8 million. You get it? Yeah. Red Bull doesn't do anything else. You can have glucose and get more energy. All what Red Bull does is just causes a spike in your sugar levels. You understand? He sued them. You understand? It was called the Red Bull gives you wings scandal. You're telling it gives wings. Wings means it gives more energy. It doesn't. It's bullshit. You understand? That Danone, that is my favorite. Yeah. Now the Danone is a yogurt manufacturer. Clear? They came up with this yogurt called Danone Activia. Danone Activia is for people who can't shit. Or what do you call that? Constipation issues. Yeah. Some of you all have that shit issues. Yeah. You all have so many issues. On top of that, you all have shit issues also. Can't shit. You understand? Yeah. You're going to the toilet and चालू करना है ना नहीं बंग यार බොහොම අමාරුවෙන් තල්ලු කරලා පොඩි කෑල්ලක් කියලා එනවා එච්චරයි. හරිද? That one said if you eat our yogurt, amma, yeah, like yogurt it will go. Yeah, right. Yeah, guys. Later say there is everything is damn expensive. There you go, Alia. Yeah, you could technically sue that company. Yeah, but unfortunately we live in Sri Lanka, so nothing can be done. Yeah, they were sued. I know. Yeah, where I was also disturbed by my own imagination there. Yeah, they were sued because customers proved. In general, I'll tell you, if you eat yogurt, it's good for constipation. You understand? Yeah? You have problems with you can't shit or something. I mean, we don't have that issue all the time. Sometimes we can have that. No, have a yogurt, it might help. Then how were they sued? But the customers told was the all yogurts do that. Your yogurt is not some special yogurt. You understand? That's how they marketed. No, telling this is special yogurt. If you have this, you understand? Yeah. Eka boru. They paid $45 million in lawsuit. Huh? That's a massive penalty. $45 million. That's a lot of money, guys. Clear? That is what you mean by what? That is what you mean by trade description. In Sri Lanka, have you heard any examples like that of companies being sued? I honestly haven't. Chanul, have you heard about any? I also haven't. I don't think. Yeah. Abroad, there are so many examples. Sketchers. I think Ilma, you remember that Sketchers, right? Sketchers, this, that. How many examples are there? Yeah. Sri Lanka, guys, I don't think. Yeah, because not easy. Not easy to win these laws, guys. Yeah, to fight and things like that. Not easy. Clear. So that is basically, guys, Consumer Protection Act for you. Are you all okay with that? Yeah. Now this Alia is selling this shop. No, cheapest in Deivala, latest and cheapest in Deivala and all that, and it's actually expensive. You can really sue them. But in Sri Lanka, how are you going to sue? Getting lawyer, go to the court and all, not easy. Abroad and all, you can win a lot of money, guys. Yeah, all bloody lies. Yeah, guys. So evaluating the impact on consumer protection laws on businesses. So what do you think about these laws? Yeah, imagine a business is following all these laws. Is that good or bad or both? So let's look at the. No, it doesn't depend. It is good and bad both. Yeah, let's have a look at it. Yeah, how is it good following all these laws? If you follow all these laws, can you be sued by the customer? No. Clear. Will customer loyalty increase? Yes, because customers will be like, this is a good company, they follow all the laws. Won't cheat us, this and that, all that. Your reputation will improve. Yeah. What is the downside? Downside is it's costly. Second one, you can't maximize profits. There is a truth to it also. You understand? Take all the company advertisements, they are lies, right? They're all lies. Most company advertisements are lies. What do they show you? There is a Sprite advertisement where they show motor than he wants to scold that bugger, but he has a Sprite and cools himself. Have you all seen that? Yeah. Dimag Thandrak, some new advertisement has come. Yeah. So when you're angry, if you drink Sprite, then cool. If you have Sprite is the solution for your anger. Is that the truth? No. That is complete lies. What to do? Have to do like that to increase sales. So they are showing that Deepika Padukone is using Lux soap. You think Deepika Padukone is using Lux soap? Then I also should look like Deepika Padukone because I also use Lux soap today. Correct? No? Yeah. They are showing you that Cristiano Ronaldo is playing like that because of Nike shoe. You know, but Nike shoe. Yeah. If you can play like Ronaldo. Clear shampoo. Yeah. All bull crap. Do you all know that? Yeah. All bull crap. They are showing if Ronaldo has such amazing hair because of clear shampoo. I will bet and tell you he doesn't use clear shampoo. If you go to his bathroom, you will not see clear shampoo. What's the bet? Obviously, exactly. But they want you to believe that he's using clear shampoo. Correct? No, yeah. Thing is, if you do like that only, you can maximize profits. Simple as that. You understand? Yeah? You have to do dishonest shit like that to maximize your profits. Clear? There was a study done by a Switzerland research agency. World's most profitable companies and world's most ethical companies. I think I have that list. I once showed you. Yeah. I think it was no, not this. Would have been this. Yeah. Let me type. Nestle. Yeah. Nestle Limited. No, not this one. It has to be some GCE. Yeah. I remember showing it to you all, but I'm unable to find it, guys. Yeah. Maybe I can type Pepsi. Let's see. Pepsi was also there in that list. All right, here you go, guys. Yeah. Most profitable versus most ethical companies. Are they the same names? Check the most profitable companies in 2011. Huh? Nestle, Gazprom is a oil company. Exxon is an oil company. There's a bank. There's an oil company. Clear. Most ethical companies: IBM, Intel, Pepsi, Cisco, Unilever. Why aren't they the same names? Because if you want to make more money, you have to be unethical. Simple as that. You want to be ethical, then you can't make more money. Simple rule. That's how it is. Clear. So you need to decide what you want to do. Clear, guys? Yeah. So that is simply, guys. That is basically that both it is. Yeah. Pepsi is ethical. They do a lot of CSR projects. Kendall Jenner. That was considered unethical. They immediately took it down. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah. So, guys, I hope you all understood that, guys. I hope you all understood. The shop's name itself is latest and cheapest. I have never seen that shop though. You all have seen? You all have seen? There you go. Clear. Guys, so hope you all understood that, guys. Hope you all understood that. Then, guys, let's move on to the next one, guys. Yeah. Yeah. So all these laws can increase cost, can reduce your profit potential and things like that. So despite these laws, still companies violating. Guys, now I'm just asking you all, may Danone Activia, they did that? No. I read a case study on that. They knew they will get caught. They still did it. That's another issue. Not fair. They made about $600 million. They paid $45 million in fine. So now you tell me, is there a problem? They also know that. Yeah. They know maximum fine will be 50 million, 100 million, like that. Yeah. But Mega Vodagio can make 600, 700 million. Yeah? So they made 600 million and paid 45 million. This thing. Same thing with Skechers. Same thing with Red Bull. Red Bull has been telling lies that it gives you energy and making billions. What is the fine they paid? $8 million. You think they didn't know they will get caught one day? They knew they'll get caught one day. They know that. Obviously, lies generally gets caught one day. You understand? They did it anyway because they knew the overall profit impact is much higher than what? 8 million for Red Bull is nothing. You know how big Red Bull is here? It's making about $4-5 billion a year. Let's check Red Bull's revenues, guys. Yeah, easily about 3 billion revenue. Red Bull revenues 6 billion. There you go. 6 billion can 6.3 billion can 6,300 million. From 6,300 million selling lights. Do you mind paying 8 million pounds, $8 million or whatever? You don't. The energy drink. Yeah, all bloody lies. Yeah, all bloody lies. They have been selling. But still people buy it anyway. Clear. So guys, that is on that. Now let's look at business competition law. Clear. What is this business competition law? Laws have been designed to promote competition. There is something called predatory pricing. Do you all know that? Yeah, I would have thought you all under AS. What is predatory pricing, Manupa? Look at the word predator. Predatory pricing. Do you know who is a predator? What's a predator? Who eats other animals? No. So now look at predatory pricing. Exactly. You charge so low that it eats your competition. You understand? Yeah, you will do that for a small period of time. But that is illegal. Why is that illegal? It's my company, my wish. Why can't the government allow me to charge what I want? Why is it illegal? Because of this law. Because of this law. You understand? This law makes it illegal for a firm to charge predatory pricing and wipe out competition. Because there is a ulterior motive, no. There is a monopoly motive. You understand? They are doing this not because they want you all to enjoy a lower price product. Nah, they are doing this so that competition gets wiped out and then they will jack up the prices. You understand? I swear, Coca-Cola and Pepsi can do that in Sri Lanka. They can sell 1 liter for 10 rupees, 15 rupees. For one entire year, they can sell. Will they run at a loss? Absolutely, they'll run at a loss. They can do it until Elephant House, Smack, and other local distributors, manufacturers close down. Then now you have no choice. Elephant House is gone, Smack is gone. What are the other brands? My Cola is gone. Any other brands, local brands? All are done. Now only Coca-Cola and Pepsi is there. What will they do? They will jack up the prices 3 times more. Do you have a choice? No, you have no choice. Only these 2 brands are available now. It's illegal. Clear. Business competition laws. You won't believe once, guys. The American government, because Microsoft had about 80% market share in operating systems, there was another small company that also went bankrupt there called Sun Microsystem. The US government did something very unconventional because they badly wanted Microsoft to have some competition. Yeah? They passed a law telling Microsoft has to sell some of their patents for free to Sun Microsystem so that they can start copying their patent and start using. Microsoft got damn pissed off. American government was like, it was a little unfair also, a little more unfair. Something they designed, they made their patent, told to give for free to Sun Microsystem so that they will start, because no competition. Like literally there is no competition. 80 to 90% market share was with Windows for operating system. They didn't like that. Government didn't like that. Correct? No. Government likes competition. Competition reduces prices, improves efficiency, provides more choice for consumers in the country. All those things happen. Clear? Monopoly is how good is monopoly to a country? It's pretty bad. Correct? No. Monopoly can't be good for you and me. Don't you all agree, guys? Monopolies in different industries. Can that be good for you and me? No. Imagine there was a monopoly in soft drinks. How much are you all paying for a 1 liter of soft drink? How much are you all paying? $100? Is it still 100, 1 liter? 180. If it was monopoly, you will have to pay about 300, 350, easy. Correct? No? Yeah. Because there is no monopoly, there is so much competition is the reason you're paying 180. 180 is pretty cheap, no, but Bloody mineral water is about 100 rupees if I'm not mistaken. 1 liter mineral water is about how much? 100 bucks? 1 liter you can get. So this is with sugar, this, that, all that for 180 is still very cheap, no ba? Correct, no? That is just water. So there. Bye, Tevan, don't be shy, Tevan. Shana, what are you doing? Good, no? Decent. Decent, man. Guys, but drives out other firms. Right? That is business competition law for you guys. Yeah. Then, guys, let's go back to pest. Let's go back to pestle. Clear. Under pestle, you have political, economical, social, environmental, legal. Political and legal done. The P, the first and the last letter are done. The P and L done. Any questions regarding political and legal? All the laws that have been passed. Any questions you all have? Nothing. Human employee laws, consumer laws, competition laws. You all have no questions about it, right? You all okay with that area, no? Lovely. Clear. Political and legal done. Next is economical. Understood? But economical is huge. It's a huge area. Clear. You're looking at unemployment, exchange rate, balance of payment, inflation. You know, so many fiscal policy, monetary policy, supply side policy, all that. So look at what I have told here, guys. Yeah? Because that chapter is so big, I have said economics is explained in much detail in the next tune. So I want to finish the other external factors, do economical factors in a separate tune. Even your textbook is like that. You understand? Guys, I'm getting asked a lot. So should we buy the new textbook? Answer is no. You still want to buy? There are some students telling no, so I still want to buy. Where to buy? Wisdom Bookshop has. That is the only bookshop. I also searched like, I think about 6-7 bookshops. Only in Wisdom I found it. I have the textbook, by the way. Yeah, I think I've shown you all the online copy of it. Yeah, only Wisdom has. When I bought itself, it was about 11,000. Now you all can easily expect that book to be about 15,000-16,000. Not worth, because I will anyway give you all the tune from that. But some students like to study from the textbook. So there you go. It's available in Wisdom. Wisdom is the only bookshop I know that sells this. Makeen, MD Gunasena, I checked. Sarasavi, not available. Not available anywhere. So there, guys. So yeah, but they have made quite a lot of differences. Some students were asking, "Sir, can I use the old textbook?" You can't, because there was a revision in syllabus. No, the textbook is also quite different. So there, can't use. For AS maybe, except for those few new topics, no, A2 difficult games. Clear. So guys, economical factors, I'll do it in the next chapter. Well, okay, no? Yeah. We will start social factors fresh next week, guys. Clear. So hope you all enjoyed the first A2 class, guys. Yeah. Hope you all enjoy. You can't share that, Zaki. It's a big document, Zaki. Yeah. Guys, before you all go, yeah. Guys, no. I have nothing to tell anything. Yeah, guys, thank you, Sethubi. Yeah, so it's nice to see many of you all after a very long time. Feels like a long time. I know it's about 1.5 months. Yeah, so until we meet again next Thursday, guys. Yeah, same time. Thank you, Nasta. On that note, let's conclude for the day, guys. Thank you, Sethubi. Take care. God bless you all. See you all. Take care. Bye bye. Ciao. Thank you, Shania. Class was interesting. Thanks to you all. Yeah. Thank you, Muniba. You too. Bye-bye. Take care. Ciao. Bye. Thank you, Uma. Bye. See you all guys. Take care. Bye. Take care. Bye.